It doesn't matter if you're a tournament angler or if you're just fishing with your kids on the weekend, your goal is to catch fish.
Now in this video, I'm gonna show you guys how two anglers pitch and flip heavy cover differently. So here, this angler is pitching his creature bait out there, let it fall, work a few times, and then reel it back in, and then make his next pitch. Now this example of me pitching in there, hop it a few times, drop it down, instead of reeling back up and making my next pitch, I hopped it over a few feet and drop it back down. And then there goes a bite. Now let me break it down so you guys will understand. My first target was there, hopped it a few times, and I brought it back a few feet and then dropped it back down instead of reeling back up to make my next pitch. I got a bite by doing that. Either way works. I'm not saying one is better than the other, but I'm just giving you guys examples of how the other angler pitch in there, hop it a few times, reel it back, and then makes his next pitch to his next target. Which I pitch in there, hop it a few times, bring it back a couple feet, and drop it back down instead of reeling back up to make my next pitch. Now here's another example. I'll pitch my creature bait out there, let it fall to the bottom, hop it a few times. Instead of reeling back up and making my next pitch, I brought it back a few feet, let it fall back to the bottom, and just try to cover water effectively instead of just making pitch after pitch. So hopefully you guys kind of get the idea here, which this works for me. Instead of making 3 pitches here, all this is going to be covered by 1 pitch. Bass can be anywhere under the cover.
So again, you know, it's real easy to get overwhelmed with mat fishing because it can all kind of look the same.
Now here, this angler is pitching his creature bait out there, hopping a few times, reeling it back, and making his next pitch to his next target. Understanding the difference between the two to be efficient and cover water effectively, or to just cover high percentage areas. You'll catch them either way. As I was bringing my creature bait back up, I dropped it back down instead of reeling back up to make a next pitch. It just saves me a little bit more time and be more efficient instead of making pitch after pitch, just working my creature bait in high percentage areas only. Baby girl, I told you.
When you pitch in there, you're kind of just like, I'm ready, like there's going to be one right here.